Hey folks, this is Shantron here, and today we're going to be taking a look at a setup for infinite attacks. I believe this is a new one. It's not one I've seen anyone else touting out there. It requires specific weapon set to function. We need to be using Duelist Prerogative and returning throwing weapon in our offhand. We also need to have the feat Sentinel, and then there's a lot of other stuff you can do to make this better, but that's like the main part of it. I'm a level 12 fighter. This means that I get 3 attacks. So whenever my extra attack procs, I get 2 extra attacks. That's what's most relevant for this to be powerful. I also have Tavern Brawler. I have Cloud Giant Strength for 27 strength, and that's about it. Let's just get into it. I'll explain as we go along. Minsk is the one we want to be keeping an eye on here. He's the one rocking the build or setup here. I wouldn't call it a real build. There's still a lot of optimization left to be done. Just spread this out. So, in order to start, I am gonna be starting the combat with just flying this one in here, so that it's in a good position for later. There we go. So not the best initiative. It's a little annoying that we have some of our dudes acting after here, but we should have enough to trigger attacks of opportunity, which is one I want to happen. So the first thing we do here is we fly into melee with one of these guys. We check that we have our Sentinel, our reaction. And I'm just gonna go like fast over the gear. We have Risky Ring so that we don't get disadvantage while in melee. We have Ballast Armor to do more damage while in melee. And then we have some piercing weapons here. What we do specifically in this case, let's find the right ghoul. Just any one of these over here. Fly the ghoul up here. As soon as I can hit. There we go. And have it provoke an attack of opportunity. This triggers Sentinel. It's a lot of damage to the poor ghoul. Good. So as you notice there, he did 2 attacks. Let's switch back to him. That's because he has his bonus action, and dual wielding is toggled. On your turn, when you provoke attack of opportunity on your turn, you only get the offhand attack if you have toggled dual wielding and you have your bonus action. Off your turn, you just need the toggle dual wielding. As you see, I do not have any haste effects on. I don't have Bloodlust, I don't have haste, Terrasul, whatever you name it, the Sanctuary, etc. That is required for this to happen. What happened here is I triggered my extra attack. The way honor mode is scripted, that is not supposed to work, of course, but it does. So the main hand attack from Sentinel triggers my extra attack, which means I now get 2 free attacks because of level 11 fighter. And in this case, I'm just gonna use them to throw at these guys over here. See if we can't kill them. I'm gonna use a little bit of movement to move in there, and then notice now my movement jumps up and down a bit here. So Nirilna, which is in my offhand, it gives me 3 meters of movement, bonus movement, and whenever I get it back, it actually gives me another 3, because when it's not there, hey, the game says it's not there, so when I get it back, it means I get 3 feet of, not 3 feet, 3 meters of movement. Also, you will notice my reaction came back, even though I used it before. That's because for a brief moment, Nirilna left my offhand, which means that Duelist Prerogative in my main hand suddenly had this, this little effect triggered, as you can see here. Moreover, you gain an additional reaction per turn. This gives you 1 more reaction, while your offhand is empty, which it was for a brief moment there. So let's see if we can throw again here. Take a look at my movement again. You should be able to see that happen. Unfortunately, it doesn't track your reactions like visibly, so the only way you can see it is that now I have Sentinel, before I didn't. Let's just go and provoke Sentinel again here, and you should see it all happen again. I have my reaction for Sentinel. Also, you can see that it's not going to be a problem that I proc it more than once. Go away. Miss. Sentinel procs here. Snap, snap. No kill this time. Also, I apparently forgot to trigger my necklace. Let's just do that. There we go. Consume. This does not require an action to consume the raspberries. Neat little trick. Not what we're doing here, though. So that means that I'm now getting poisoned as well. I need to kill this gal some way. So let's toss a javelin in her face. There we go. Great. And I should have moved first, probably. The second one I'm gonna throw at this guy and hope to kill him. And if I don't, it's fine. We're just gonna pick him up later somehow. But let's hope. Yep, that was enough. Awesome. So, move to the next lucky target. In this case, over here. Spend a lot of more movement for this. Let's see if we can get the ghoul here to follow us. We don't need its attacks for anything, so we might as well just do like this. Do it correctly, please. There we go. Sentinel. Third Sentinel. And we got a kill. This was not close enough to trigger her attack. So the throw that I do now should be on a target that I want to actually kill. So let's see if we... There might also be some things about her thing maybe not triggering. Let's see how it goes here. If I throw now, look at my reaction. It's not there. Let's try throwing at this gal. See if we can kill her somehow. I did get my reaction back. I can spend my reaction to Psionic Backlash here, which is fine. Because I will get it back in a second again. Just to deal a little bit of damage, doesn't matter at all. Just to show it's gone. As soon as I throw my weapon, it's gonna come back again. I'm gonna say this girl can take an attack. So we're gonna go here and throw at her. We don't want to kill people before we've taken their attacks of opportunity. That's why I just tested her health before going there. Should be fine. Sentinel. There we go. And there we go. Let's see if we can get him down there easily. Let's just fly him. That's the safest. We are spending a lot of our movement here, but we should be getting a good part of it back now here. I can't really kill this guy yet, so let's throw at someone else. This guy needs to take a bit of damage as well, so we might as well, right? There we go. Go and trigger again. This is probably running out of movement at some point, but we have more ghouls that can come and help us provoke attack of opportunity. There we go. Oh! I must have misclicked something there. That's fine. Move into melee. It's a little annoying. I would have liked to have it for this girl as well. And as to not kill her yet, let's do a throw at someone over here, maybe. Probably this one. Whomever's there, honestly, we could just use Allergan. But we are gonna do this now, like this. Oh, that's wrong. Come on. Just to check, we have no extra attack currently on this one. And there we go. Sentinel procs. Snap, snap. And Minsk can attack again. And our movement is also all the way up again. So now we can fly over here. I think we're gonna go this route here. Let's start with you in the middle this time. Should be able to take both attacks, I think. Especially if we critically miss one of them. That is a problem with not having actual advantage. So that's that. Just see where's the right one at. There we go. And the rest of this is just going to be me flying around the place. So if you understand what's going on, that should be fine. Just remember, I'm just going to do the update here once again. The setup, let's just go over it one last time before, and then I can leave this running. Duelist Prerogative main hand. The Rulner offhand. You can use any other throwing weapon. If you're a dwarf, doesn't matter. This just gives you the extra movement, so that's pretty sweet. You can also alternate, to be honest, if you don't want to be doing the AoE all the time. So you can just do that. Just remember to make sure you throw something for your Sentinel thing to trigger. It's possible to just, like, drag this out of your offhand, but then it you don't have the action to get it back unless you throw a returning weapon. For the rest of the gear, let's just take it fast. These are just whatever I had available at the moment. Ballast armor is important for the piercing vulnerability. Uninhibited Koshibo and Ring of Flinging. What's it actually called? Uninhibited Koshigo. And Ring of Flinging, usual thrower stuff. This is just because we get a lot of Sentinel attacks. This doesn't actually work with throwing. Boots of Speed, in case we fail our movement management, we can use our bonus action to get more movement. Awesome. And, I don't know, some initiative, some stuff. Risky Ring, of course. That's it for this. Awesome. And, of course, Tavern Brawler and Cloud Giant Strength. And all the usual camp buff. Yes. Bye-bye if you're leaving now. Otherwise, keep hanging out. It's awesome. Let's see if we can kill the rest of these dudes. Please provoke. There we go. And Minsk can now start throwing. That's great. Any one of these that are almost dead? Yes. We need to conserve our attacks a little bit here if you want to take advantage. Oh, there's now some pathing nonsense in the way. See if we can... I think it's when this guy dies, there's darkness there. Seems to be the issue. Just move Minsk a little over here. That should be out of the blindness. Yes, there we go.
I'd sooner split his skull, but as you wish.
Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Come on. Be enough to kill her.
I have missed this. The adventure, the danger, the kicking of butts.
I think we are... Honestly, we just don't need all of these attacks, so we might as well just kill some of them.
My hamster hears and I...
If we wanted to, we could use all the extra attacks we have to just throw bombs at Mother Superior here. Let's just finish these off. There we go. As long as we have a person left over here that we can move to. Wrong dude. Of course, you can see I have used Champion here. It's just to get more criticals. But it's not that relevant. You could use Eldritch Knight. It's probably a decent build into this. You don't really need it for anything specific. But we have one with some movement. There we go. Well, let's just get the little bit of extra movement from the jump here. So I apparently failed at something. Minsk was not in range. Seems to be the problem here. Or maybe I did something else wrong. So let's just... I also forgot to use this attack, so maybe that was not bad. Let's just kill this one. Make sure we are in reach. Make sure we have the Sentinel. Make sure we have used our throw. Last part was probably the most important. Can we hit over there? No, we cannot. But let's just toss one of these guys on.
Hamster hears and I obey.
But the crit was maybe not necessary. Obviously, these flying ghouls are not the best to provoke this because they're a little harder to heal than anything else. We could just be using sub ravens or whatever.
Weep if you wish. Minsk will not judge.
Do we have enough movement to make this work? I think we do. We get a lot extra from throwing. Let's just do it like this then. See, if you can take 2 throws, she will not be able to. So we need to use the 1 throw for... Nah, that's fine. Can we hit this one? No. Doesn't matter. Let's just finish it. We have a ghoul left over here that hasn't taken a lot of damage, so let's use that. And here we have Minsk. All of his 1 action left. We even have the 2 extra extra attacks. We can throw. We can use our... Oh, now I actually clicked it. That was annoying. I meant to throw that. So if you want to heal yourself up, you can just throw a healing potion as one of your attacks. Obviously, it won't reset your reactions, so you need to take that into account. Let's just throw in a rune. Let's see. I'm just going to test something that I haven't actually tried. If I throw and I'm not throwing at her because I can't throw at her, let's see if I still get my movement. I did actually still get my movement. That's pretty sweet. Which means we can probably get to her now. Now we're standing here ready for whatever happens. That's great. So, thank you for joining. If you have been, I've been Shamtron. You have most definitely been awesome. Don't forget to do the YouTube stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, all that nonsense. And bye-bye.